I'm curious if I do not do that. Even though I know that. Should I wonder? Do not. No, even if you don't get caught, it's just not a good way to begin a friendship. Much fairer to start on even footing. Besides, you already have an in. You asked the troll. Sorry, I forgot to give you the intro. Welcome to Volume Route 2. Volume 5. Volume Route 2. Volume 5, Route 2. Besides, you already have a. Blah, 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 blah. Chill. Let me restart. Hello? Welcome to Volume 5, Route 2. We're still here with Kanaya, and I decided not to spy it, just to see what happens. Now, even if you don't get caught, if it's just not a good way to begin a friendship, much fairer to start on even footing. You already have an in, you ask the troll, how? She knows Karkat. She looks bored by these conversations started. Sorry, but I was actually kind of busy when you came in. I'm not going to consign you to fiery death outside in the light, but I would appreciate some personal time. So you say, of course. The troll gives you a suspicious look until you turn away enough that she can be assured of privacy. She goes right back to chatting with her friends. After a while, she gets up and starts working on a dress. She's suey. She keeps getting frustrated, repeating it out and redoing it to get it perfect. She's not being rude to you, but she's ignoring you. You attempt to engage a few more times, and she keeps answering politely, but she just refuses to be pulled into shenanigans from which a lasting friendship could form. Damn you, Kanya. You make it this harder than it has to be. After several hours, the sun slips below the horizon and leaves the world in twilight. The troll girl yawns. Well, it should be safe for you to leave now. Goodbye. She nicely but firmly directs you out the bloody door. Shoo. Like look how mean she is. It's like almost like her grandmama. Back on track. Anyway, was this the part where I should have instead offered my help with her AJ? I backed the fuck off. No reason, you say, just curious. Kanya gave you a suspicious look. Okay, well. I'm kind of in the middle of something. You can just sorry. You can just while away the time until it gets dark. Sure. Watch her for a few minutes and she finish up her conversation and then start working on things around her room. Having seen what you've seen, you are determined to find some way to help her. If you can fix her interpersonal problems, sheesh. I feel like a lot of people fall for that, I guess. Makes sense. I mean, it's that what people usually do. Maybe you can figure out something else you enjoy. Filled with investigative spirits, you start to gather evidence. Snoop, you start to snoop. Yeah, snoop. Spying got you this far. Spying is great. Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking to the left because I once put my camera on the left. You rifle through Kanaya bookshelf. She has a number of sewing pattern books, which I assume must have some kind of whimsically cruise and twist congruent with the rest of the world building of this planet, but pretty much just look like sewing pattern books. Okay. There's one thing on the shelf. Your own language. Interesting. It's not a book, but a stack of printed out pages, bound together in a distinctly homemade way. You say, Zbur beta wool true. Zbur. At the top of it is covered with familiar, erudite prose. You're pretty sure the event described in this document never happened in the timeline you're currently making, but maybe whatever source Kanye got it from is not bound strictly to one timeline. So she got the game. I'm guessing it's the game. There are numbers of books featuring shining white figures, mostly women, with prominent fangs and various colored blood dripping from their cruel and elegant mouths. They all dressed in an explosion of brightly colored fabrics. Cool. Something about their sparkle strikes you as deeply strangely familiar. You must be thinking of vampires. There's no reason you will know anything about whatever their rainbow blood imbibing? Is that an actual word? Imbibing? Troll equivalent is imbibing? Interesting. I kind of want to see someone using this in a sentence. Imbibing. most of these covers feature a swooning troll of varying genders, clearly about to have their throat torn out sexy. To have their throat torn out sexually. Many of these rainbow vampires are being menaced by brave heroes, all wielding chainsaw. What the hell are we looking at? What? A loud blast makes you look up. You can't help but notice that Kana is standing her top here with a large chainsaw on her own. Okay. You're putting these all together. There are bright colors around her house. The choice of weapon to love for sunlight. Kanya's her hearted desire is clear to date a sexy vampire. You have a twilight fire? Maybe that's what AG is. A vampire? A bloodsucker. That was the word. A bloodsucker. Someone that suck your life out. You wonder if you could make this happen for her, maybe on this planet. It's not just a fantasy. You clear your throat to keep Kanaya in tension, and then casually wonder aloud if Alternia has any kind of non-living creatures. Oh, you mean the undead? Zombos? Yeah, the undead. Where might one find the undead? It is not difficult. They tromp past my hive in their hordes every day, slavering and so on, trying to get in sometimes. What? What the actual fuck? I'm sorry. Wait, what? You try to join a horde of zombies? Zom? how would that work? I imagine something stupid like you ever saw the group of people going on a concert, but an idol concert, all dress up like a Japanese, Japanese fanboys, all like pinkish with all the lights going out, all zombies, like all going around like slavering, and I imagine her try to dress up the same way and try to join them, but they were like, no, you're alive, get the fuck out, get away. Trying to get in sometime. This all coming together must be the root of kind of fascination. You start to form a plan. For the next few hours, you keep keen eye trained on the window. Sure enough, within an hour, a group of strange, shambly creatures lurches into the view. You yell and point out to the window, drawing Kanya's attention, and heads up yourself out there in front of the horde. Wait, what? Isn't the sun out? Yeah, wait a minute. Isn't the sun out? When I burn to death? Now that you close up, you can see these guys are not exactly the debonair creature of the night from Kanya's book covers. They are more like zombies, big, slow, stumbling things. Some of them falling apart. Still, needs must, you are going to net one of them for Kanaya. You stand your ground as they lurch towards you, trying to select the most alluring. Wait. Suddenly Kanya is okay. Suddenly Kanya is at your side, out of breath from running. She's wielding her chainsaw. Are you actually bereft of sense? You don't fight undead. This is suicidal. You weren't trying to fight them, but there is no time to explain that because they attack you anyway. I'm like, what were you expecting? A great monster's arm back hands you to the ground. A monster claws tear through your goon and into your shoulder, lifting you by it. The creature opens a mouthful of more teeth than you thought you could fit inside there. Then you are falling, you hit the ground, roll dirt, grinding into the wounds on your arm. Sheesh! Look at that chainsaw already beaten up. All the black ink in it. The top half of the creature lands next to you, twitching slightly. Kanya's chainsaw gleams with its black blood. So, guys, some people say, I don't know if it's true, this was like some theory. If a zombos was too long out in the wild, the blood that can contain his body will stop renewing, right? Is there some assumption? So the blood should turn black because of, if I'm not wrong, oxidation, right? So in theory, like a really old zombos, I don't know how long it takes, so I'm guessing some days, will start to have not real blood. Like it's likely not going to be blood, like red colored, but black colored. So people argue that realistically speaking, the blood of the zombie you killed, they should have changed color. But of course, you don't really understand what works and doesn't work. So there's some saying that well, the system still works, but so the blood is still there, but it's still being renewed. But you know, there's a lot of there's like weird things. I don't know. Don't mind me, just me questioning it. But yeah, it should be black. The twills and bisects another undead thing. But then the bear hangs her behind and lifts her. It's more opening wide. You scramble to your feet and throw yourself at Kanya, grabbing her kicking leg and squeezing your eye shut to concentrate. You zap, please don't let the monster head come with you. You open your eyes, the monster did not come with you. Only its arm did. Kana shakes herself a little, free from their disembodied embrace. Blood pools on the carpet. She does something to get rid of her chainsaw, and suddenly she's holding a tube of lipstick, which she opens. She slicks a fresh coat of black on her lips. She slowly catches her breath. You're about to offer an apology, but something makes you pause. Kana is staring at the pools of blood. She cautiously, guiltily leans down and swipes a finger into mess. Swipes? On the pool of blood? Then she brings it on her mouth and delicately lick it. Well, I have a strong feeling that she needed the blood to use as an ink for her dress. Like, what do you expect? She makes a face and spits out the blood out, then she looks up at you, flashing emerald with embarrassment. What? Kanaya, what are you doing? I don't know, it's like, imagine fighting a group of monsters and then you decided just to swap the blood and lick it. But before licking it, you put your lipstick on your face. I was like, what are you doing, my dear? You think you made a mistake. Kanaya doesn't want to date a vampire, she wants to be a vampire. No. She wants to be an undead. Right? But then you did not see that. You smile consciously, it's okay, you tell. Well, an undead, well, sorry. Not a zombies. But what do you expect? What? You smile cautiously, it's okay, you tell her you are embarrassing yourself by your foolish actions. Yes. Why did you do that? Also, how did you teleport? We will be coming back to that one. Do not mistake me. But I cannot understand why anyone will run straight to a horde of undead. I actually had I have nothing. I don't really have a justification to do that. I don't know. Looks like a party. I don't know. Look down, well, it's just that when she said undead, you were picturing something else, another kind of creature that was dead and now isn't, and is a little more appealing. Well, the category of undead is huge. Like a skeleton is an undead. A skeletal is an undead too. So it's too generic, I say, undead. Any dead is not alive, basically. Understanding dawns. Oh, I see. Well, that's understandable. Vampires are just so cool. They're so cool and hot. It will make sense for anyone to want to be one. Yeah, well, I guess. I don't know what a vampire is. You don't? You don't? Wait, what? But I believe that we are on the same page. Maybe I misjudged you. Huh? I know, like, so, wait, huh? Perhaps you have greater intelligence and finer taste than I originally inferred. What? What? I'm so confused. I assume you want to be a vampire, but you don't know what is a vampire. You know what is an undead. So a zombos, but I guess you don't know what is a zombie. because you call it undead. I don't know. It's getting messy. Okay, I'm just gonna move on. Maybe you say and you say. Maybe you say and you say. You bet anyone with taste will find Kanya daring and conventional, aesthetic intriguing. Even someone like the tentacle therapist. Kanya freezes. What? How do you know? Did you just? I mean, who's that? You know Rose? I mean, she clears her throat uncomfortably. Whoever that is, I hope you're right. And also, well, she looks embarrassed, then, guy. Wait, you're interested in Rose? Thank you for saying so. You know, I'm wondering if you should say more, but you should keep that friend secrets, just like you are going to keep Kanye's vampire fantasy secrets, because that's what friends do. I'm so confused. Bonded for life. Wait, what? What? Look at my hands. What the hell? Those are my hands. My wimpy hands. Bonded for life. Okay. Knowing other people's secrets. Yeah. Anyway, so she seemed a little flustered when we announced our knowledge of Rosa. So our tentacle therapist. I guess that tentacle therapist is the nickname of the whatever group chat they are in. I don't know. And so this is basically what's up. So the fact that we know the tentacle therapist, that means that I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. There's probably something related with the original game. Referencing! Wow! Say you'll be fine. You should supposed to play those games so you understand referencing. But what the hell I know? That's like, I'm confused as you. I was hoping to get a little bit more light out of it, but it is what it is. It's still enjoyable, don't get me wrong. I'm still enjoying these short stories of friendship. Our objective is quite straightforward. And as usual, I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy Volume 5, Route 2, and I'll see you again very, very soon. I don't understand why they call it Volume 5, Route 2. Why wouldn't it just be Volume 6 at this point? Wouldn't it be a bit more, like, you know, 1, 5, 6? I don't know. Maybe there's, maybe you don't counter one of the cards with the other. I don't know. It's complicated. I'm not gonna question it. And as always, have a lovely week. Yeah, week. Why not? An entire 7 days. And see you again very, very soon.